two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Yeah, the play clock running down, so Mike Tomlin burns a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Working from the gun, it's Carr.
That's into the hands of Gafford, complete.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr.
And this one complete to Gafford.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Carr. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th.
And this is caught at the 20.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
At their own 27-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their own 27. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. For about 25 yards that time.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
Past the 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. He sets up the screen to Jones. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
One back in the game. That's Jones. 2nd and goal. The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. From 4 yards out. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. Trying to lay one up deep. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
On the deep ball.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
That's okay.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
And 4 at the 10-yard line.
Now Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Burrow took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Get your hands off this closure.
Now it's Burrow. And it's caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now Jones. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They'll try again with Jones. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous.
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping a tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's going to get hit a lot in the last couple of games.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give him a tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because you give him a touchdown in that situation, right? Made him kick the field goal. And yeah, things went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running on the field.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Set to get this drive started. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there. I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Create what you experience as the flow of time. Remove one of the stones, and that close.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
And this new branch remains. that's how cheap this is.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Raiders.
Now they try the right side here. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now they'll throw with Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36. Operating from the gun, Carr.
And this will be caught by Edwards.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And the Raiders.
2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Carr now on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Into the red zone. It's Carr. And this will be a dump off for Kelly. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Henry Ruggs
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
The kick
And it's up and good.
makes the score Raiders 14, Bengals 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
Daniel Carl.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1-minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock, give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. He finds an opening past the 40, and he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And Jones has it over the middle. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
I think everybody in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game.
21. Bengals 17.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
It's a gain of 9.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd and 1, Carr. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
And it's 3rd.
So we've reached It's halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. To return it, Darius Phillips. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Luke.
On second down, here's Burrow. Caught on the right side by Jones. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Brandon, a lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to him, and he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catches.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Down and open, it's Ross.
Complete.
7 yards, the pickup there.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. Again, it's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for Edelman there, and it started short. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
That's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
We shot it. It's shot. 6 stones or nothing. 6 stones or nothing.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And Burrow going to throw again. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38-yard line. To the air again, Burrow. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And his pass, incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for, and it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Terrible.
On third down, Burrow. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Burrow will throw. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
It's now third down.
Third and 2, now Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. And you're going to get him. Sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Burrow going for it on fourth. And that is going to be incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Second and 10 at the 3-yard line.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Throwing his car on third down. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard.
Second and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Richard, and he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
6-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Raiders.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Going for the deep ball. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
16.
Tyrell Williams, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders add on to their lead. The tight end can kind of be that diamond in the rough secret weapon that you have. And right there they show you why.
And it's becoming less of a secret, isn't it, partner? Every game that we do nowadays, the tight end is a featured receiver, not just a blocker, as in the days of old.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. First down. Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. Burrow trying for Edelman again. This time he's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Now Burrow on first down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. The 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Open man is Ross, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Carr going option right. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
2-yard line.
In his own end zone, it's Carr. Flushed out right. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer.
It's over, man. Let me catch one.
Instead, it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. To throw from his end zone, Carr. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the 1st. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A give. This is Kelly. And brought down, but not before they're able to get
Damn,
it to the 25.
I ain't catch no pigs.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Carr going to look to throw. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed. And nothing but daily.
I ain't catch no picks. He literally, every time he scored, he threw a pick.
Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
Threw a pick every time.
Is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2. And that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. final shot now for Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And that might just submit it. A return for a late touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you.